Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have an iron will, while others struggle to stick to even the smallest commitments? This disparity, my friends, is not a matter of innate ability or strength, but rather, it's a matter of self-discipline. Self-discipline, in essence, is the ability to control one's feelings and overcome one's weaknesses. It is the ability to pursue what is right despite temptations to abandon it. And it's this very quality that sets those who achieve their goals apart from those who merely dream about them. Think about it, the world is teeming with talented individuals. Yet how many of them truly realize their potential? Talent, as valuable as it is, without the guiding hand of self-discipline, often falls by the wayside, unrefined and underutilized. But when you pair talent with self-discipline, well, that's when you get the greats, the innovators, and the change-makers. Now, let's consider the individuals who may not be bursting with raw talent but are brimming with self-discipline. These are the people who, through sheer determination and grit, continually push themselves to achieve their goals, no matter the obstacles. They understand that success isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. They recognize that progress might be slow, but with consistent effort, they inch ever closer to their aspirations. So, you see, self-discipline is not just about willpower or resilience. It's about setting a course and sticking to it, come what may. It's about making choices that bring you closer to your goals, even when those choices are tough. It's about understanding that instant gratification is fleeting, but the satisfaction of achieving a long-term goal, that's enduring. And while self-discipline might sound like a daunting concept, it's not an unattainable one. It's a muscle. And like any muscle, it can be strengthened with practice. It can be honed and refined until it becomes a natural part of who you are. Understanding the power and importance of self-discipline is the first step towards a more productive and fulfilling life. So, are you ready to take that step? Are you ready to embrace the power of self-discipline? Let's journey together to uncover the secrets of this transformative quality. So, what's the secret behind those with unyielding self-discipline? Well, it starts with understanding the psychology that drives it. Self-discipline isn't some mystical trait that only a select few possess. It's a skill that can be honed and developed, much like learning to play a musical instrument or mastering a new language. At the core of self-discipline are three key elements: habits, mindset, and motivation. Let's break these down. First up, habits. These are the repetitive actions we perform daily, often without thinking. They're the backbone of self-discipline. When you cultivate good habits like regular exercise or mindful eating, they become second nature. Over time, you'll find it easier to stick to these habits because they're simply part of your routine. Next, we have mindset. This is your mental attitude or disposition towards your goals. A positive mindset can propel you forward, even when the going gets tough. It's about seeing challenges as opportunities for growth, rather than roadblocks. By adopting a growth mindset, you're more likely to stay committed to your goals, further strengthening your self-discipline. Last but not least, motivation. This is the fuel that keeps the engine of self-discipline running. Motivation can come from various sources. It could be intrinsic, driven by personal satisfaction or joy, or extrinsic, fueled by rewards or recognition. Regardless of the source, motivation is crucial in maintaining self-discipline. It's what gets you out of bed in the morning ready to tackle the day ahead. These three elements, habits, mindset, and motivation, are interlinked, each reinforcing the other. A positive mindset can inspire you to form good habits, which in turn keeps you motivated. And when you're motivated, you're more likely to maintain a positive mindset and stick to your habits. By understanding the psychology of self-discipline, you can start to implement strategies that work for you. Ready to kickstart your journey to improved self-discipline? Here are some practical tips. One of the most effective ways to start is by setting clear goals. Goals provide you with a roadmap and a sense of direction, illuminating the path you need to take. Remember, your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. That's what we call SMART goals. By setting SMART goals, you create a clear vision of what you want to achieve, which can significantly boost your self-discipline. Now, once you have your goals in place, it's essential to break them down into manageable parts. Imagine trying to eat a whole pizza in one bite. It's not only impossible, but it's also overwhelming. The same principle applies to your goals. Instead of trying to accomplish a large task all at once, break it down into smaller steps. This approach makes the task seem less daunting, and each small victory will keep your motivation high. Next on the list is cultivating positive habits. Remember, self-discipline is not just about a one-time effort, it's about consistency. And consistency is best achieved through habits. Start small, like making your bed every morning, maintaining a healthy diet, or reading a few pages of a book daily. These small actions, when done consistently, can have a massive impact on your self-discipline. Moving forward, let's talk about the power of mindfulness. Being mindful means being present in the moment, aware of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. When you cultivate mindfulness, you become more in tune with your impulses. This awareness can help you resist temptations and stay focused on your goals. You can start practicing mindfulness through meditation, or simply by paying closer attention to your daily activities. Lastly, don't forget to reward yourself. Self-discipline doesn't mean you have to deprive yourself of all enjoyment. When you achieve a milestone, no matter how small, celebrate it. This can serve as a powerful motivator and make the journey towards self-discipline more enjoyable. Remember, self-discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So don't be discouraged if you face setbacks. Instead, view them as opportunities to learn and grow. To sum up, improving self-discipline involves setting clear goals, breaking tasks into manageable parts, cultivating positive habits, practicing mindfulness, and rewarding yourself along the way. All these strategies can help you become more disciplined and focused, leading to increased productivity and success. Implementing these strategies can pave the way for improved self-discipline and ultimately, a more productive and successful life. Of course, the path to self-discipline is not without its challenges. The road to becoming a more disciplined version of ourselves is often littered with obstacles, but it's these obstacles that provide us with the opportunity to grow and improve. One of the most common obstacles we encounter is procrastination. It's that little voice in our heads that tells us to put things off until tomorrow, next week, or even next month. But the secret to overcoming procrastination is to start small. Break down your tasks into manageable chunks, and before you know it, you've made significant progress. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Next up, we have distractions. In our fast-paced, digital world, distractions are everywhere. From social media notifications to the latest Netflix series, these diversions can easily derail our self-discipline efforts. The key here is to set clear boundaries. Dedicate specific time slots for work and play, and stick to them. When it's time to work, turn off those notifications and focus on the task at hand. And when it's time to relax, fully enjoy your leisure time without feeling guilty. Another common obstacle is a lack of motivation. It's easy to lose motivation when the results of our efforts are not immediately visible. But it's important to remember that self-discipline is a long game. It's about making consistent efforts every single day. Celebrate your small wins and use them as fuel to keep going. Finally, remember that it's okay to stumble and fall. We are all human, and we all make mistakes. Instead of beating yourself up over a slip-up, use it as a learning opportunity. Understand what caused the stumble, adjust your strategy, and get back on track. Remember, overcoming obstacles is part of the journey to self-discipline. Embrace the challenges and keep moving forward. After all, it's the journey, not the destination, that truly shapes us. As we wrap up, let's revisit the key points. We began by acknowledging the undeniable power of self-discipline. It's the driving force behind success, the fuel for personal growth. We then delved into the psychology behind it, understanding that self-discipline is a learned behavior, involving mental toughness and emotional control. From there, we explored practical tips to enhance this skill, setting clear goals, building healthy habits, and practicing consistent routines. But remember, the road to self-discipline isn't always smooth. We discussed overcoming common obstacles like procrastination and distractions by adopting strategies such as time management and mindfulness. And so we come full circle. Self-discipline is a journey, not a destination. It's an ongoing process of personal development, a continuous endeavor towards self-improvement. With the right mindset and strategies, you can boost your self-discipline and take control of your life. The journey may be tough, but the rewards are worth it.